Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the Marvel's Thunderbird from the Target exclusive Storm and Thunderbird 2 pack. So go ahead and get right into the details. Blurry. Alright, overall I think he's got a great head sculpt. I think it looks really cool. I like that they sculpted the mask. It does get a little blotchy. You can see some of the red in the black hair there. But overall I think it's pretty clean. But I am glad they sculpted the mask on his face. It just gives it more detail and not just painted it on there. But good flesh tone. The white eyes, got the red headband. A little nick in the paint up here, but not too bad, especially for painting his hair and having his bangs kind of come over the front. And you got the nice feather on the back with the white paint, and you get some more of that darker red where it meets the lighter red headband. But overall the white's not bleeding over into the black hair, so it looks good. Overall I think it's a great head sculpt. A very, classic Thunderbird. You got the bird right there in the front. Does have a little bit of the blue showing in the middle. This is pretty common. I'm always amazed when this doesn't happen. Same thing at the middle of the chest. You can see the blue kind of showing through. It's just the way it is. They just aren't able to get the paint as far in those crevices as they would like. Otherwise it keeps that dark blue going. You got the bird on the back here. It does have a little bit of blue showing right there. Around his biceps there, you get the nice frailing, but it does kind of show some of the skin, so you kind of have to move it on up to cover that up. And then it's got a good flesh tone. Got the gold gauntlets around the wrist with gripping hands. I do wish they were fists. And he's got the gold belt there with the bird on the front. Otherwise it just continues along. Overall the red lining looks really good. Same thing on the legs here. That's pretty good. It's a little blotchy here, not too bad though. Then going down to the knees looks good. And then these are a pain. These are like hard plastic, so it's really hard to keep these pushed up. They always want to come down, so it's a little frustrating. I really wish Hasbro would do something where they either had these attached right at the top of the swivel around the boot cut. I just think that would be really nice because these things fall down, and it's kind of the same ordeal with Rogue and Cyclops and a couple the other figures that have this. It's a bummer because it drops down. But anyway, the line work continues pretty well on the back. It gets a little bit off-centered on the left leg here, but again, it's behind the figure. It's not going to bother me, at least. And then it just has the blue boots, but man, these are a pain to keep up. All right, so going over the articulation. So his head looks left and right. It's a little loose, kind of wobbly. Not too bad though. He's got a nice hinge. Back and down all the way. Again, I like that they're using those ball joints kind of in the neck, so you don't see the neck, actual lining from the joint on the neck. If that makes sense. He's got ball joints in the shoulders. Moves forward and back. Got upper bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. Wrist rotation, also a hinge at the wrist. He does have the nice ab crunch. Crunches forward, not so much. Not as much as I would like. Arches back good. The waist swivel. Kicks up. Spreads about that much. Come on, camera. You just have the upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. Boot rotation. He can move down, they move up. He does have nice ankle rockers. And pegals bottom his feet. Alright, I'll show you guys how tall Thunderbird is. Alright, so Thunderbird stands about a little over 6.5 inches tall. And then here he is next to the Toys R Us exclusive Warpath from the Deadpool 2 pack. Yeah, why not? He comes with 2 knives. But obviously this is 2 different kind of variations. I'm not an expert, so correct me if I'm wrong. This is a figure that I figured would be a good comparison with Thunderbird and having Warpath together. You can guys see the difference in the overall builds on these guys. This is again the same body that Hasbro later used for the Wrecking Crew. And he's not going to stand. And also now you can create your giant size X-Men display, which looks awesome. Very cool. I do debate keeping this as a little set together or using a different yellow Wolverine and a different Colossus. Because I do have the others X-Men Classics that's very shiny silver like that also. And kind of having a giant size X-Men display and doing a little printout of the comic book cover behind it. I think that'd be kind of fun. I'm not sure. Who knows? But overall, I think it's really neat that you get You know, you can, if you are a big fan of the arcade, you can do the arcade set with Storm now. Or if you're huge in the comics, you can now do your giant size X-Men display, which looks very cool. It feels like it's taken forever to get Thunderbird as a figure. We haven't had him probably since early 90s Toy Biz, you know, 4-inch figures. I know I had him as a kid with the little gimmick on his back where if you swivel it, he did the punching. But anyway, enough of my rambling. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't. Take care. Bye.